A long time ago, they had this game called Password, where people would whisper in each other's ear a word or a phrase, and they'd sit in a circle and they'd pass that word on from one person to another. It was a good language game because at the end, we'd see how well people listen to each other. And usually at the end, the person at the end didn't say what the person at the beginning had started out with. Well, in the age of COVID, we can't do that anymore. But of course, that's probably how COVID got spread to begin with. Today, we're going to start with another kind of password. It's called... It's called safe password. Why am I shouting? It's called safe password. And what we're going to do is we're going to use technology to be able to pass a story or a saying, actually it's a story, on from one person to another. Okay? And you are going to be one of the first people to be able to do this safe password game. Okay? How we're going to do this is we're going to use narratives. Who remembers what a narrative is? Jonna? Good job. It's a story. It's just a plain story. Okay? It's a little bit more than a story. You did a great job, Jonna, just simplifying what a narrative was. But a narrative is has something to it. What are the parts of a narrative? Because we've been working on our narratives the last few days. What are the parts of a narrative? Rami, what are the parts of a narrative? Characters, setting, plot, a conflict, and a resolution. If you've ever watched a movie, okay, you have seen a narrative. A regular movie has characters in it, okay, people in it, a setting where it took place, the plot, okay, what is the storyline of it, okay, a conflict, the problem, and a resolution, how they solve that problem. That's a narrative. That's all it is, okay? Today, we are going to take our narratives, the short stories that we have been working on, and we are going to use technology, okay, to be able to share those stories with other people in a special kind of way, okay? Now, we've used Zoom before. We've used TT Reader. That's old, okay, where you put in your text, okay, and then you play it, okay, and it gives back speech to you, okay. We've used our Slate before to go in, and it gives us the information, what we need to do for those people that sometimes forget their directions, okay. We've used FreeMind before, where you can make mind maps to infinity, okay? And we're gonna use one more today, and it's called Reverb. Some of you may even use this, okay, when you are sharing information from one person to another, especially in your social media. Reverb is it's if you want to share a thought or an idea, or maybe even a presentation, maybe even a story, okay, It is a way for you to share lots of information, and then you can send it to somebody else. And it's an audio app. Okay, and you can send it via social media or by email. And let me open my email so I can be ready. Oh, well, look, it just happened. I just happened to have someone sent me a reverb message in my audio, okay, or in my mail. Let me see what it says.
Cynthia Duhon is the most incredible teacher ever to be in a classroom. I just wanted to share that information. I am anonymous.
Wow. Now, you're not going to get an anonymous.
Cynthia Duhon is the most.
You're not going to get it. I don't know who that is, but wow. I can't believe that. You're not going to get an anonymous message, okay? You'll know who it's from. We're going to talk about how you can make reverb messages and send them in just a minute. But what we're going to do, okay, is you're going to take the stories that you've been working on. You are going to read them into reverb. You're going to send them, okay, to a person in this classroom, and they are going to take the reverb. They're going to change it to their own narrative. They're going to edit it. They're going to revise it, okay, and they're going to write it, and then they're going to share it. We're going to share it all together on Zoom. And then we're all going to be able to listen to the stories and see if you like your new story. Okay, if you can even figure out what your story is. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to work on narratives. So what I'd like for you to do, okay, is we're going to pull out our stories, our narratives that we've been working on. Make sure, okay, that you have completed your narrative, and let's go ahead and get out our phones, our tablets, our laptops, okay, and get them out, and we're going to go ahead and start, and we're going to start by looking at reverb and how to use that, and we're going to start working on our narratives. Okay, let's get started.